Jonny Does the lawn, mowing the lawn. Enjoy. Hello everyone, welcome back to Jonny Does. As you can see, today I'm doing a little bit of garden work, doing some lawn mowing, and I thought I'd do something different today and just try something new on YouTube. Do a little bit of voiceover and show you guys some of the work that I do when I can't necessarily have the camera close by and film. So I spent the majority of the day before driving to town and doing groceries and driving back. Just to give you guys context, it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours from where I live to drive through the bush to get to the nearest town, and then you'd have to do your grocery shopping, and then it's a 2.5 to 3 hour trip back. A lot of the time that I've spent here living in Kwanavunya, I've had a lot of time to self-reflect and discover things about myself. I never used to love gardening, never used to enjoy it. It used to be something that I didn't find very entertaining. And then the moment we moved here, I don't know, I guess it's probably just the environment. It just woke up that part of me that was like, I want to have a nice lawn. I want to have a vegetable garden. And that's what I've basically done. I'll add a few pictures through the next few days and weeks and show you guys a bit more about my garden if you guys want. Let me know in the comments. I thought I'd spend a part of this video telling you guys a bit about myself. As I've said previously, about a year ago I moved here, and before that I was a manager in an engineering shop. For those of you that know what CNC is, I was a manager in an engineering shop, and we manufactured quite a few things in the medical and automotive industry. And yes, that was my job for 15 years. I worked myself up from a cleaner and eventually got myself behind a machine, and then discovered that I'm pretty good at trigonometry and mathematics. And then yes, worked myself up like that till I got to a point where I discovered that this does not make me happy anymore. And then me and my wife and my kids, we picked up and sold everything. I quit my job, we sold everything, and we moved down here to my dad's land that he had bought and started building a life here. Before that I was 21 years old and had a few jobs working in call centers and waitering and stuff like that. So now I've ended up here in Manguzi, Kwanavunya to be precise, and yes, figuring out and how to discover myself. Yes, I'm gonna continue on uploading every now and then, every second day, every day, as the time allows, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the random stuff that I upload. And I'm gonna try and do as much of this new little things like voiceovers and editing and all of this, and just make it all part of the package. I hope you guys know that I really am new at this, and yeah, I'll slowly and but surely get a lot more comfortable with doing this. One of the other amazing things about living here is this feeling of every day when you wake up there's some new challenge, some new complication, something that needs dealing with. And what makes it largely different for me compared to when I was an engineer is that these problems, these issues, these storms, these infestations, these broken things, all the challenges and all the things that I have to take on daily are for me. They to sort out a problem that's a problem for me, something that I need to fix to make it better for me and my family. Where before, when you would apply these abilities to your job or for your boss or for the corporation, you'd always feel so empty about it. You would achieve these amazing feats and it would be hollow because it doesn't mean nothing to you personally. It's just this thing that you've made and this that does this. And it's never ever had anything to do with me personally, where here, whether it be fixing the car or fixing the roof or mowing the lawn or cleaning out the garden, planting seeds, planting trees, making sure the monkeys don't get to my veggies. All these things, although also stressful and difficult, it's for me. And I think to a large degree that's also what makes it difficult, making these kinds of decisions and doing these kinds of things, is that if you spent your life doing everything for the behalf of others and never doing anything that completes you personally, you end up empty. And that's probably one of the things I've had to struggle with the most here since I've moved here. Is that realization that there's an emptiness that needs filling and it wasn't always there. Besides all the other drama and stuff that I've gone through the past while. There's this true fulfillment that you have when you are spending your life doing something constructive and uplifting and upbuilding, whether other people see it or not. If it's for you, and it sounds selfish, it truly does, but I don't think it is. I think there's a degree that you have to focus on being a complete person yourself. Because if you're not complete yourself, how can you expect anyone else to feel that completeness when they're with you? Well, that's just one of my crazy thoughts. One of the easiest things that I got wrong when I moved here and when I made the decision and made the choices that I did was to assume that I'm doing this for everyone else. And one of the most important things I've learned over the past few weeks is that at the end of the day, there's a lot of things you have to do for yourself first. Once you've done them for yourself, you can do them for others. You can help others, but if you don't have that strength in yourself to be able to do it for yourself, then you can't expect to have the strength to do it for others. But I guess that's part of why I started Jonny Does. To show a bit of what Jonny does on the daily, as best I can. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me mow the lawn and enjoyed listening to me rant and rave in my craziness. Hopefully you guys will join in on my next video and enjoy seeing the next thing that Jonny does. Cheers.